I'm here at the Signature Theater in New York City. It's part of Theater Row to see Be More Chill. I just got here, got my ticket, just kind of walking around, checking out the place, and happened to walk right into Ron Howard and got to shake his hand. So pretty cool starting off the night with getting to shake Richie Cunningham's hand. Not too shabby. Be More Chill is a show that I know very little about. Pretty excited to be trying something new and to just be going to something kind of blindly. Didn't really read much about it, didn't really listen to the soundtrack, just tried to stay away from it. So going into this show pretty blind. Really excited to check this show out, really excited to check out something new. Sad that Lee's not with me, but came out here for business and had to see some shows and got lucky enough to get a last minute ticket to this show. Really excited to see this show. Not every day you get to watch a show with Richie Cunningham. We're gonna head in. What if popularity came in a pill? Would you take it? In Be More Chill, achieving the exclusive perfect life is now possible thanks to a mysterious new technology. But it comes at a cost that is not easy to swallow. Blending the contemporary with the retro sci-fi, this thrilling, exciting, comically subversive, and deeply felt new musical takes on the competing voices in all of our heads and ultimately proves there's never been a better time in history to just be yourself. If I had to describe this show, I'd say it's a mashup between Dear Evan Hansen and the film called Limitless. Be More Chill was a lot of fun. It was a wild ride. Just one of those shows that kind of breaks what you think about a show, but then fixes it all again in a really cool, fun way. This show has been off-Broadway before. I think the original production was in 2015. It's been back off-Broadway for a couple of weeks now, and it's got about a week left in its run. I'm really excited that I got the chance to see this show. It's definitely different. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's one of those cult musicals that not many people know, but the ones that do know every word. There's a lot of good about this show. There's a lot of great about this show. And there's a lot of strange about this show. All right, let's kick things off with our 2 goods and 1 opportunity. For me, my first very clear good was the cast. The cast was wonderful. Each of these people brought something to the story. Not only were they talented, but you could tell that they were just doing something that they loved and that this cast was just so close and tight. When I went into this show, I knew Will Rowland and I knew Jason Tam and had a lot of fun watching and just kind of going on the ride of the show with George Salazar. He was wonderful. He got so into his character. He was just so good that it had to be part of who he was and that he'd really kind of gone to an awesome place with the character. George was wonderful. He has this one song called Michael in the Bathroom. Just don't ask, just go listen to the show and check out the song, it's wonderful. But you could just feel it. You could just feel his anxiety and feel his emotional struggle with things, and you could tell that he'd been there in his life, and he just really took the song to a new place. And it was a lot of fun. It was still comedic while it was, showcasing what he was feeling at the time, but I can't say enough good things about this guy. George was amazing. The other person that really stood out in the cast to me was Stephanie Hsu. She was so wonderful. She was our Christine. Huh? Not that Christine, but Christine in this show. She was just a lot of fun, and you could really see all the quirky, fun, vulnerable parts of who she was as an actor, and she really brought the story to life and just made you love her. Will Rowland was wonderful. He led the show really well. It was fun to see him step out from, the sidekick or the friend in Dear Evan Hansen and really take on that lead role. And his voice was a lot more versatile than I realized, and this show is very challenging and straining on his voice, and he shows a lot of versatility in the show and had a lot of fun with it. He is one to watch. He's quirky, owns and really drives himself into every single one of these roles that I've seen him in, and I'm excited to see what Will's gonna do next. Number 2, of course, you guys know me, I love sets, and the set in the show was definitely not a disappointment. It felt like it was made for the theater and the theater was made for it. It fit the space really well. It's kind of got this contemporary 8-bit analog vibe going throughout the show. There's definitely a lot that they did with projection and a lot of modern elements of the show. The set design was perfect in my opinion. Really brought more life to this show. When set design is great, is it just transports you from place to place and you don't think about how things got there or why they're there. It's just like your life. You walk from room to room, you walk from place to place, and it's just everything changes as you transition from one to the other, and that's exactly how this set was. It was wonderful. I can't say enough good things about this set and how it really enhanced the story. All right, last but not least, that takes me to my opportunity. Some would say this is an opportunity, others would say this is the reason why they love the show, but in this case, my opportunity is not necessarily feedback or something that went wrong, as much as it is just a general thing that this show will face. You know, modern issues with this retro throwback style. It's also just downright weird in a lot of ways. Honestly, if you think about trying to describe the story of most shows to just, you know, somebody on the street, it's hard to really convey, you know, in a couple of words what you see on the stage every night, but that definitely rings true for this show. A lot of people have said that it skews to a younger, more millennial-based crowd, and, you know, older people don't get it and things like that. I don't know. A lot of people are gonna say a lot of things about this show. Say what you will. I think this show's a lot of fun. I think it's breaking down some barriers. The weird and the awkward and the things that make you strange are the things that help you learn and are the things that help you shape yourself. And I think that as much as we'd like to skip it, or in this case, take a pill to make it all perfect, I think that it's what rounds our edges off and it's what kind of helps polish us as people. I think that's the opportunity for this show, is that on its surface it sounds strange and a lot of people might not give it a chance because of that. But to quote an awesome show that I love that a lot of people give me a hard time about, title of show, I'd rather be one person's favorite thing than 100 people's 9th favorite thing. That's definitely true with this show. There's a reason why this show is sold out. There's a reason why people are like stammering to get tickets and things like that. It's because it's great, and it's because there's something wonderful about this show. It's got great heart, it challenges things, and it helps us relate to who we are and kind of laugh at ourselves and what we're going through. So grab the soundtrack, give it a listen, check out some clips on it. If you have the opportunity to go see this show, go now. It's exciting to see what's gonna happen next for Be More Chill, and I'll definitely be watching these cast members just because they were wonderful. If you like this video, go ahead and drop us a like and definitely subscribe for more videos coming soon. Thanks guys, have a good one.